Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do is push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Happy Monday in this mofo. What's up? What's going on, Facebook world and STWF crew? It's your boy, Coach Lee, back up in this bad boy. Monday, 4 days away from the weekend. You know how we do it around these here pots. Man, it's time to get back into it with an O.T.S.B.S show. But before we can do that, I got to bring my man up from the Northeast. I'm a fellow Cowboy fan. What's happening? Taco sauce,
baby, the star, baby, rock lock. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's getting to it. Start the week off. It's Monday. It can bring you sadness, or it can bring you happiness. What's up to you? What's going on, Coach? How you doing?
Man, I'm making it, bro. Making it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I like to hear, man. You know, today is our O.T.S.B.S show.
On the way to do it.
Fully to get to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody. But before we start, you know the slogan. You know what we do now during shows? Rep your hood, rep your town, rep your city, rep your borough, county, whatever you want to call it. Let us know who's in here. East Coast, West Coast, North, South, even over the border. You know what I'm saying? International. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it.
No doubts, man. Hey, I don't know if a third wheel in this thing is ready to rock and roll. You know, he making $1 million moves, trying to compete, doing this thing. But, you know, it might be a Jameis Winston type of day. But no hate, no shade. It's all it is, man. But
cornrows now. Ain't that some more? What's this thing with everybody getting cornrows and extensions and all this stuff? You seen Jimmy all this last week. Now
he's trying to get some street cred. He's trying to get some street cred.
You know, trying to get some street cred. James is at this point in his career, but I can kind of see that going, man. You know, you're in New Orleans. You know, you got to represent who that nation. Also got to represent yourself. And Jameis knows who's on the line this season. He thinks the Braves are going to symbolize him, like you said, to a thug, to a beast, to a better player. He's going to need it this season.
Hey, that's what happens.
Hey, hold up, man. What's happening, man? I've been backstage. I've been feel like I've been in a damn jump rope waiting to come on the show, and y'all talking about my goddamn you think I ain't about to pull up on y'all, man? Like shot fired. But look, this your dude on the Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the building, man. From SWF Studios, man. I don't like how y'all doing that. But look,
where your extensions at? Where your braids at?
Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell going on, man?
They're trying to show what type of hair they got before the bags come on, man.
Go from a hat to a bag.
Real quick.
I know, because it was kind of cute how y'all was before the show. Yeah, shout out to my Dallas Cowboy fan. Get out of here, man. The guy
definitely heard that.
Hey, I heard it. I heard it.
Shout out to the Cowboys all day. Let's go. We got Patrick live from the VA beach. Shout out to Virginia, Clip City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got Virginia in there, you know, and the times before, you know, he was hanging out at the beach with the kids, man. I thought I was watching the lifestyle of the rich and famous on Facebook. Shout out to you, to P. Diddy, but we got Bump in the building. He said, hell no, that hat gotta go. You heard me?
You know hat gotta go. You know hat gotta go. We know we ain't talking about my hat. You see the brim. You see the snake skin on the. You know, come on, bro. It's a nice hat right here. You know what I'm saying? Bro, spit on it, man. We ain't got that cheese hat over here. We don't want to smell that nasty cheese. So you keep that hat on. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta catch a rebound, bro. He got you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is the O.T.S.B.S show. This is the show where we talk about the bull sniggerty in sports, man. So, you know, all our shows are interactive and the chat's firing up already, man. So, you know what? One thing about our shows, if y'all see something y'all don't like, if y'all see, y'all talked about that hat. I don't like the hat either. It offends me. So, look, if y'all say something, type it up and hit enter, and we're going to post it on the stream, and we're going to respond back. So, Terrell, he says Garganzola. Oh, well, I clearly know you're not from the South. You making up words because all our words are like three letters at the most, man. But what we got up for the day? I mean, so wait, today's Monday. I heard y'all talking about tacos. It's Monday.
I know it's Monday, but I'm still trying to get over this whole taco and hot sauce thing that be going on.
Oh, all right. You know, I could dig it. You know. But shout out to too, you know, with the Franks. You know, I'm a Franks guy myself, man. I put that on everything. You know what I'm saying? Right. Shout out to Frankie. That's tomorrow, bro. Yeah, look.
Hey. That's tomorrow, man. Taco Day tomorrow. Best tacos on the menu.
Not two. I say two. In the words of Lil Tunechi, don't ask me what's in my cup. So yeah, he had me really throw it off. I'm like, wait, today's Monday. So, we talking about, so Patrick, he's starting it already, man. He said this Tuesday in China, maybe Brittany eating Chinese tacos. Man.
What kind of meat they provided over there? They ain't giving her no tacos over there. That's like a gift. That's like a gift over there. They ain't giving her no tacos.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I saw some dude that was locked up over there for like 2 or 3 years. He said they served him boiled water with sometimes it just have fish bones in it.
Fish bone soup.
Fish bone soup, man. Fish bone soup.
God, listen, man. I can imagine, man. I've never been locked in a penitentiary jail before. I feel bad for the things they possibly got to eat in there or create things that I've learned and heard. Damn. Some be rocking though, you know what I'm saying? Some creations, you know what I'm saying?
Man, get out of here, man. This is Mother Russia. No, man. They is serving her water on top of water from a piss bucket. Man, she is not eating good out there. But shout out to you, Will, baby. Wait, what's in the building? We see you. All right, we got somebody new hanging out with us. We says Raz. Hey, can someone pronounce this name?
Raise. Ampy, that's my guy. Shout out to you, dog. 617 in the building, you know what I'm saying? Check out his podcast, man. You know, anytime on Spotify. You know, it's called Boston's Most Wanted Podcast. You know, he chimes in on a bunch of things from rap to sports, you know, things of that nature. Shout out to my guy, man.
All right, appreciate that. Yeah, definitely shout out, man. We'll have to check that out. But he said fish bone soup. Okay. So we got Patrick. He says, where's Akon at? Talking about locked up.
Surprised Akon ain't locked up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Akon up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, come on, man. Like y'all throwing shade on Akon like that, man. So
Daryl said they serving her stale bread and a house with a sprinkle of the tears of children.
I mean, you know what? We can take a quick pivot because I see the chat. You know what? We're gonna give y'all. We're Powered by the Fans. We're gonna give y'all what y'all want. So we're talking about Brittany. I mean, so we're gonna take a quick pivot and just talk about Brittany and what she's eating. So you know what? Everyone that's in the chat, give us what y'all think Brittany's being fed right now in Mother Russia.
Mother Russia.
Macaroni.
Potatoes.
Probably everything that Ukraine used to sell. I mean, because you know that they're still actively at war in Ukraine. I mean, so you know, Russia's moose, bro.
That ain't too far-fetched though.
For real. Oh man, but yeah, you know, it's definitely potatoes.
Potatoes on God.
Well, do they even have potatoes out in Russia? I think it's
where your vodka come from?
Thank you. There's no potatoes. That's what I'm saying. It's all vodka.
American food, she's getting treated good.
No, they ain't giving her that privilege. They ain't giving her that privilege. And they ain't giving her phone calls. If they're not giving her phone calls, They ain't giving her what she wants to eat.
Nah.
But wait, but listen, why are y'all thinking American food? Like, are y'all not? You know, this is definitely politically motivated. So you know, he said American food should get treated, but the thing is, don't we have sanctions?
Daryl on fire tonight, boy. She eating horse chili.
With corn in it.
Hey, we got jokes, man. That's what I'm telling you. You know what? Look, shout out to SCWF Comedy in Central. You know?
Man.
She's getting babysat in Mother Russia? Man, I met some of the strongest, toughest women from Russia, man. Shit. You think she get treated? Heck no.
What do you think her record is?
If she's been treated nicely or with special privilege in that jail, she's definitely by herself because those other inmates are going to be messing with her. That ain't happening.
You just want to know what a record is with the hands in there. You know what I'm saying? How many scraps she's been in? You know what I'm saying?
So Frank Cash should get babysat until she's worth the right price.
Worth the right price. She is. Didn't you see Biden drop that fishing pole in the waterfall?
Yeah, but that's where he lost that. Now they're like, oh, you willing to do that? Let's see who else we can get.
No, I believe that the catch of it was the trade that they said was going to happen. But what people don't realize when you're watching the media is you got to pay attention to everything that's said. It didn't say a date of when this trade was going to happen or any of that. And of course, Brittany Griner's sentence was going to come before any of this. So now the waiting game begins.
I mean, you're right, because originally they said that, you know, they wanted this, you know, they wanted the Russian courts to play this out, just to play out in the Russian courts, because, you know, they wanted Russia to make a statement like, you know what, their courts are legitimate. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you just look at what, like, how Biden makes a 2-for-1. What do you think? You know what I'm saying? You can't much get a 2-for-1 bag of good green no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, be like, let me get that for the 2-for-1. You can't much get 2-for-1 food stamps. You can't much get buy one, get one free. So how this fool gonna go and say, you know, like, yeah, sorry. He wants 2 people, not one. He wants 2 people for Brittany Griner. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's great. He wants Paul Whelan and Brittany Griner, and he's going to give off one Russian, you know what I'm saying? One Russian guy. Who the hell does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if I give you $1, I want my $2 back. It's no 2-for-1. So, I mean, I think he dropped the ball with he should have just been 1-for-1. So now Germany, they counteroffer and they want to, Russia, they counteroffer and they want a whole they want an assassin that's in Germany. Come on, man.
Oh, definitely. Like, we can do that. We can do that 2-for-1 food stamps out here. We definitely that's on the move. Anybody?
Oh wait, y'all got 2-for-1 food stamps down there?
Oh yeah, we do out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's like 75 to a dollar, like 75 cents to $1, man. Like you $75 for $100 out here.
You do it, man.
So we got Facebook user says, if it was me, it wouldn't have even made.
That's right.
Oh, state your name. State your name in the comment thread. That's very interesting. Very.
Any one of us, they just roll right through it. She be just like this at nighttime. Ain't worried about it at all.
Yeah. So I mean, but you know, it's funny. Everyone personalized this situation. I mean, but you know, and everyone's like, "Oh, if this was LeBron, and if this was everybody." So, wow! Shout out to my guy, my brother, man, Josh. Lil J's tapped in Harahan, New Orleans. Same thing, same difference. But y'all definitely check out Lil J's Donuts and more in Harahan. Definitely a good treat. But
she's definitely gonna do that 9. She's gonna do 9.5, whatever they gave her.
Y'all think so?
She's doing at least 5.
If they don't get out, she's gonna be in there solid, man.
She's doing at least 5.
Why do y'all think she's gonna do this? I mean, didn't you know the president and the U.S. sign off and make an offer for her? So why do y'all think she's
that we know of?
That we know of, and when we know any type of thing like this, there's negotiations, there's time stall, there might be a couple flipperoosies, like you mentioned a couple minutes ago. You said, "Hey, why is there a 2-for-1?" You know, they might renege that. They might want something else. You know, so and you noted last week that. You don't think she's gonna play in the WNBA no more. You think that this is gonna be more of a political push, political story, things like that. So it actually works out in the way you be thinking it.
Hold on, wait.
It'll be even. I'm just being real. I'll be real.
You know what? I'm gonna start charging. You know what? I'm charging for interviews and me to come on y'all shows. I just been right. You know, first it was the Colin Kaepernick, then it was the Boston. Well, not Boston. It was the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, just keep keep giving me my glory. No, I said it. I was 100% right. I said they were going to implode because of Steve Nash, and that's it. I'm just saying, greatness.
I agree with you, Will. That I told somebody at work that's what's going to happen.
What? So I mean,
re-elect. They're going to in 2 years. She's going to at least do 2 years. They're going to re-elect Trump. He's going to get her out and look like the hero.
I like this, I like this Trump enthusiasm. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all giving him everything but the his presidency. He's not even presidency. He's not even president yet. So why do you think he's going to do, this 2 years thing?
If they tell Biden already said he want to run again. Come on, let's be real now. If he run again, if the same people that got him elected the first time vote for him again, we deserve what we get.
Right, and this is his play, just like how we have these border issues, because guess what, all these people that's coming across the border, they're going to be naturalized, they're going to be made citizens for the next couple of years, they're going to get a visa, so guess what, they're going to have voting rights, and that's a democratic play. That's what they do every time, you know what I'm saying?
But it ain't going too well though, man.
They're going to get voting rights, and they're going to vote for the guy that let them over the bridge. I mean, let them over the fence, and just as well, they're going to go and get Brittany Griner. So,
hey man, Britt, stay strong in there, man. Stay strong.
All right. So,
I didn't know this point.
They want to talk a nuclear deal too. What? Man, we got that news from, man. We don't be giving us no stuff from off the Guardian.
Not the Guardian. Yeah, that's right there with Alex Jones.
They talking. Look, now that was fetched, and then there's far fetched, and that's unbelievable because Putin ain't talking. No, man. No. So
Anthony says like trading Hitler or LeBron. I'm not making that trade. That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Well, you don't know nothing about politics because, like I always said, the only reason why I share and post and make so much a stench about Brittany Griner, because it was Brittany Griner's following that type that got Biden in office, and and he can't leave her over there. Like that was it. So we got Frankie says feds in Florida.
They got a FBI got a search warrant.
They got snakes on the airplane. What the hell feds in Florida got to do with Brittany Griner?
The whole Trump narrative.
You talk about Trump.
Yeah.
We talk about Trump being the president again and all that. They said Trump got raided.
FBI's on his ass.
Oh, okay. Might worry about that. That's because he got Secret Service. I mean, they investigate all presidents after for a couple of years before they get out of. Wants to get out of office. So, what we got, Coach Hill? He says, "Stay strong and throw them hands." Look, Brittany don't got nothing on them Russians. Wait, what was that? Orange is the New Black? Red from off of there. She was the toughest thing in the American jail, man. Like, come on, man.
Hold on. Didn't they do her in?
Nah, they had to jump her.
Somebody did her in, man.
But
this is getting good. We off course, but this is getting good.
They broke in Trump's safe. No, man. He had a search warrant, man. They searched his premises, in Mirapod, somewhere out there. They he signed off on the search warrant. So, man, I keep telling you, stop bringing. Look, he went from Guardian to what was that? The National Enquirer, man. We got to stop that news. You got to stop that. What we got up for today, man? We got some good topics. This is the O.T.S.B.S. show. We talk about some bull sniggity, and we definitely got some bull sniggity already going. So,
first topic, while on the outside looking in, it looks kind of sad and insensitive, but sometimes everything ain't made to be on social media.
Says who?
Says me, man.
You pop on the show, man. Everything is made to be on social media. I want to know all
not everything.
Yeah,
not everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's good for ratings, though, right?
Yeah.
Excellent for
so
ratings.
this one is the first one is Lolo Jones, the two-time Olympian. She is in a bad state right now. We got to show this video because she put it out there for everybody to see. Out there for everybody to see, man.
We're waiting. All right, well, while we're waiting, we're going to take some more comments. So Frankie says, okay, apologize when you learn the facts.
It's freezing, man. Kind of like the issue at hand with Miss Lolo Jones. Lolo Jones coming on the age of 40. She's reported, went live, and spoke some factual things in regards to her potentially having a family, having a husband. And in the midst of that, she's freezing her eggs. It's been 10 years she's been trying to freeze her eggs. Just found out some great news the other day that the day could come when she finally has some children.
Yep.
But for Lolo, it's more about her life, from having a man to be married to have a family. And she says that's what she always intended to want.
She is a 39, about to be 40-year-old virgin.
And a former Olympian as well.
What? Wait. Huh? Wait, let's get some background information on that. I did not know we were talking about the Virgin Mary, man. We're going to have to say our prayers and, put on our all white to start talking about this lady, man. Hold on. So let's get some history on her.
So she's been famous. Well, I won't be famous. It's been well documented that she is saving herself for the right guy. So she's been in the limelight for, I guess, about 20 plus years. And it's documented, as I said, well documented, that she is soon to be 40-year-old virgin. And that's why she's freezing her eggs, just in case she never loses her virginity. I guess she's going to get a surrogate or something. I don't know.
And
but,
what's her name?
Say again?
What's her name?
Lolo Jones.
Lolo Jones.
Okay. Former track and field star.
And the thing that's tripped up is she's a pretty attractive lady.
Where's she from?
That part I wouldn't be able to tell. I think she's from the East Coast somewhere.
Des Moines, Ohio?
Ohio?
Des Moines, Iowa?
Man. But so here's my question. Is it because her standards have been too high?
Bingo. When you deal with things of this nature, you've probably been through some things. She mentioned as well that she just broke up with the man that she was speaking to for 8 months because he was speaking that he wanted a family and kids and all that, but was keeping her as the side chick, ignoring her, and not wanting to see her. So she says she's been through a whole bunch of things with men. So yes, coach, bing, bing, bing. That's one thing. You know, her standards, what she wants, what type of man she goes for, and the result of it. And it seems like every situation has been the same for her. She still sits in the same spot. Now, you could blame her. You could blame the other guys. But ultimately, kind of got to blame yourself when things don't go right. And it keeps happening to you plenty of times. You know, you got to just say, hey, it's me. I'm the common denominator. Feel bad that
clearly you haven't been in the store behind some white folks and their card get declined. They be like, no, it is your system. My card is fine. So I don't know anything about that when they go and try and change, but oh wait, he says Terrell says she's saving herself for Jesus.
She's saving herself for somebody because it ain't been none of the guys that she's been messing with prior before. And to be a virgin, hey, you might have to go swing for a 40-year-old virgin. You might want to get with that guy. He probably has the same similarities as you. He has a lot of action figures Steve Carell has. And
did you say action figures?
Yes, I did say action figures. So go play with Andy. You might want to.
Hey, that was talking about. Somebody stepped up to the plate. Dad said she needs a nerd like me because the men she keeps choosing be bobsledding into her DM and out of her life.
Funny. Now, all right. So I want to say this. So everyone, when I ask you this, so what's Tiger Woods' race? What does he say he is?
The Asian.
Cabin Asian, sir. Cabin Asian. So he made his own race up. So Miss Lolo Jones, she describes herself as being French, African American, Native American, and Norwegian descent. So she doesn't even know what the hell she is.
Oh no, the DNA test that's been floating around the last few years told her that. They gave her some percentages, you know.
Okay, so now me being an IT person, I have this big thing about that whole ancestry.com and all these people that, you know what, they want to go and submit their DNA to a database to find out who they are. So, do you know what happens if a word you don't know that's not in a dictionary is made up, right? So I'm saying this to say, so all these different bloodlines that these databases have, let's say, you know, they gonna put you with something that they already have. So let's say they like, and they got a bad Norwegian bloodline, and that's not in their database. How are they gonna say that that's your database? So to me, all of that is made up. So, you know, because it all depends on the database and the testing that these applications have.
Where you get it from? Don't go to Canal Street to go get one.
It's from trial and error. It's from all the rest of the people that's submitting their DNAs. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so if you're of course you're going to match something that's already in their database. How, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to be like, well, you know what? You're something that's not in our database. Like, your test is only as good as the results that's already there. So, yeah, but that's my little rant. That's my little soapbox. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox and just say, Patrick says, you know what? That's back in the 80s. That's the early 90s. So, you know what? When they had the census, she just needs to select other. All right, so we got IT in the building. So he says the database continues to grow. Correct. And it's showing structured results because, once again, if you only tested Africans in the Swahili in the river region, guess what? Everyone's going to match the Swahili river region people. You're going to be born in Europe. Well, you know what? Hey, you've got 2% bloodline from African Swahili people. So sorry. But like I say, she has an identity issue. She doesn't even know who she is. So how can, you know, she know who she is? How can she successfully want and know what she wants? She doesn't even know what she wants.
That's another thing. That's
a lot of baggage going on, man.
It's a lot of baggage going on, absolutely. And at this life and time, man, I mean, I'm sorry to be rude, but you're Lolo Jones. You're not the biggest star in the world, but you could have found a dating show to go on to. You know, mainstream. All these people nowadays find love on television. You know, you could have did something like that. You know, kind of like you just want everybody to feel, man, it's a difficult situation because I'm not a female. I know how, you know, it's hard and sad when a female can't have a kid and they really want one. So I'm going to throw that out there. I hope she's able to have that life in that family. But you just don't rush it or, you know, force it to happen, you know, because those things are a recipe for disaster.
So, you know, a little background information. So, you know, Lolo Jones, who won a 2-woman bobsled world champion in February with Kaylee Humphreys, is focused on earning a spot U.S. bobsled team for the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing. So, you know, to your point, none of this makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she's 40 years old. She's a virgin. Like, where in the world is she living at? Like, she must live on some compound. Like, I don't even think those 40-year-old virgins exist anymore. But my thing about with her freezing her eggs, you know what I'm saying? Like, you putting science to something that should come natural. So I'm a little bit sketchy on that. So what Daryl says, he says, I'm 50% black, 20% handsome, and 25% broke and hilarious. See? Hey, that percentage is in my database.
Absolutely. Living where we live.
So
database.
Where did she go to college at?
LSU, of course, I know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
She survived LSU and not having a baby then?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the hit is like, people say, oh, they're virgins, and maybe creep through high school with it. College, if you hit out of college with it, then something's wrong with you. And I'm not even being asked, but that's like, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but it's sex. So I don't understand. Somebody asks, I don't know. Maybe you stuck that Jesus book too far up your
Oh, see, no, she's a virgin. But I'm about to ask. I was about to ask. So, what is everyone's definition of virgin? Because, some say it's just, no penetration. Wait,
Ain't no low key about it.
So Daryl says she's going to need a sperm donor. She might be low key toxic.
All the way, man, that woman toxic, man.
Is she like the girl from Don't Be a Menace, going to South Central by drinking juice in the hood, to see Lamar Wayans in the mail truck? Girl goes crazy.
That lady is part Norwegian descent. Only thing I know Norwegian is the airlines, homeboy. You heard me, little brother? So look, she must got some money. She got some good lineage. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who Norwegians are. Like, hey, tell everyone in the chat, tell me who's Norwegian. Like, I don't even know what that's at. They're from Norway?
Yes.
Look, Uncle Leroy, public school smart. Look at him.
So my question is, she's going to freeze her eggs. Is she going to use them for later on herself, or is she going to still be with that, I'm a virgin, I'm a 50-year-old virgin, I'm just going to hire somebody to have this kid for me?
I think she's going to end up as she should have did years ago. There's going to be some type of spinoff or a show about this, probably.
I think she's doing it all for show. First of all, we should know that if you are or not a virgin, unless you want to put yourself on that pedestal and use it as a claim to fame. That's a toxic sign to me.
Oh, I agree. Because like I say, once again, what is everyone's definition of virgin? Because I mean, I looked at it, she's pretty hot. So somebody that licked it, I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying. So what is everyone's definition of virgin?
Maybe
that cherry ain't popped yet. Definition of a virgin.
Hey, you know what? And did hashtag definition of a purge, man. Look, he went straight to it. It's like the
too like, wait, I throw it out there.
Right. Lolo used to buy that cherry. Real talk, man. That's the thing I cost right here, man. That's the definition I believe that is. Because like you said, she could have been, like pie. This type of stuff here, man. She has to either have a spinoff, a TV show where people are listening and paying attention to her, and then maybe she'll find a man that way. What other way you want to find a man? You got men sliding your DMs, you don't want it. You got men sliding your messages, you don't want them. You got men liking your pictures and your comments on your page, you don't want it. What do you want? You complaining and you still gonna complain tomorrow. So that's the bull snickety in order because
toxic.
Right, so hey, I chat. So appreciate you, Frankie. He getting in with us. So he says she only rub it out by the clit. Whoa, okay, no penetration. So part of toxic, So I'm guessing these guys coming in. Yeah, all right, but so Daryl says she about to be bored as hell in the bed.
Ain't nobody got time to train on 40-year-old what to do.
I will lay in the bed talk about, hey man, look, just lay right down my rub. What the? I'm flipping the bed. I'm flipping the bed over, man. I ain't hearing that. So Patrick, he says, heard some extreme female athletes had their hymen torn from playing sports or training.
I've heard that too.
Yeah. And so to that point is not there.
I mean, I think that she's told so much of her story that her hymen didn't get torn because she would have mentioned that as well.
She's talking too much on social media, man.
That mother spill it all out if you're talking that much.
But I mean, at the end of the day, she's a star, and she's trying to shed some attention on a sport that doesn't get much publicity.
We are so bad.
Hey, this is the O.T.S.B.S. This is how we go down on a Monday, man. We unfiltered. So what Darrell says, he says she wanted to be doing a mannequin challenge for the first time. Lord have mercy.
She's gonna be stiff as hell. Oh.
Well, we know what hashtag you been following, sir.
Oh wow. Boy, they lit tonight.
All right, so we got Frankie. He's our in-house killer. He said he broke a few backboards in his time. So all right, we got it. All right, so Patrick says 2 is willing to check her hymen for
Dr. Two.
Wait, no, we got Creflo too. We got Dr. 2. You know what I'm saying? Like
Creflo too.
Yeah.
First 30 days is free.
All right, man.
We definitely. I say she's toxic is all I do, man.
All right, you know what? Let's take a in the chat. We want to know, is she toxic? Let's take a vote and check. Drop if she toxic, not toxic. We want to know what y'all say. But we say she toxic.
I definitely think she's toxic. I'm pretty sure it's all type of people don't step to her and she don't turn the nose up, shoot them away, all that stuff.
She's toxic. X.
Yep.
All right. Well, all right. Toxic, not toxic. I guess this is O.T.S.B.S show. I guess we can all say that she's full of some boom. I swear I love that. I love that. And Patrick, he's saying she's not toxic. Oh, all right. High maintenance or something? You know what Cordy said?
That's a thin line, man.
Cordy just broke up with old girl because she was too needy. So I guess needy is the new word for toxic. Is that what you can say? That's what it is now?
Nah. I'm telling you, dudes on, especially she was at LSU. Dude tried to step to her. She's like, I ain't got time for you. Get out my face.
We can try to get an interview with Ryan Clark and see what was really the deal with her over there.
Hey, that'll be the tale of the tale.
Yes,
so, hey, man, y'all definitely keep this chat going. We appreciate everyone tapped in with us, but we got to pay some bills. So, y'all sit back, keep them comments coming, and we're going to pay some bills. Be right back from this break.
What's up, world? Kyrie Robinson, man. New Orleans Saints veteran. Hey, man, make sure you guys go check out my guy, man, STWF, the media, man. Check them guys out. Y'all want to get sports talks with players, with fans, anything like that, man, go check them guys out, man. That's the place to be if you want to talk sports. Who that nation?
Back at it
like that. So during our break, we got Patrick. He says she got the Mamba mentality on multiple sports. Oh, okay. Well, she
got mentality in 2 different sports. Don't put Mamba mentality next to her name.
So we got Terrell. He says needy, codependent equals toxic. Facts. So we back from our segment. So now we on what's our next topic? What we got up?
You're gonna like this one because I know how I think you're an undercover fan. Because you post about them way more than I do.
Oh, you talking about the Cowboys?
You goddamn right.
I am a fan of your losing history. That is true.
That will be you guys. But anyhow, this one is called Thin Skin. So our man that led the NFL with 11 picks last year, he's been getting toasted in practice by guys that may not even make the team. So a lot of people said, there was a video that went out there and said that he's already in mid-season form because he did give us the most yards last year.
Talking about Dak Prescott?
No.
Oh.
But it got to him so much that he deactivated his Twitter account. And he's out of the limelight, I guess. It's still there. So do you think he was too thin-skinned for doing that? I think he just gave.
Who are we talking about?
Trayvon Diggs, man.
Hey, I'm waiting for you to say it. Of course, I got the notes. I'm trying. These people don't know. It's like the suspense is killing us.
Oh, Cowboy haters, y'all know the team just as well as we do.
So Patrick said he's just Cadillac, and he's the biggest Cowboy. Wait, you know what? Hold on. Wait. Wait. Stop the record. What the hell are the Commandos, what the fucks, or whatever the team they is out there watching doing? I seen something they were jumping like the Qs and doing splits after practice, but sorry.
You seen the longest yard in 2022 form.
Not the Tracy Morgan character.
And then some. And then some.
But definitely had to throw that shots fired at you, though, Pod. Definitely had to do that. But so Trayvon Diggs, I mean, back to this guy. So,
man, here's my problem with it. We know the NFL, they gonna take anything they can to try to use it against you to get you unfocused at the task at hand. Now you know wide receivers gonna be lined up across from him, and they're gonna be like, man, you had to delete your Twitter, man. You can handle the heat, and he ain't gonna be focused. We need him focused this year.
you think so?
Yeah. If he's frazzled enough to deactivate his Twitter, it's gonna get to him.
I mean, okay, so what? Timeout. So because someone deactivates their Twitter, that makes them less of a person? Is that what
not less of a person?
that he couldn't handle the heat?
To me, that shows a chink in his armor.
That he deleted his social media account?
Yep.
During football season?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
All because he was getting roasted on there.
So did he come out and say that he was getting roasted is the reason why he deleted his Twitter account?
He had to say it. The actions speak louder than the words.
All right.
You know your boy, man. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. I'm gonna keep it real.
But
I don't like the look.
I'm just trying to understand the narrative is because the guy he went ahead and deleted his Twitter account and now he can't take the heat in the kitchen.
Just like Patrick said, Dave Chappelle said, Twitter world is fake. Why are you even worried about
it? And that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm just trying to see. So if I delete my Twitter account, did that means I couldn't handle the heat?
It depends on what the circumstances were. Now, somebody get in there roasting you, you're like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. I'm gonna focus now. The words getting to you.
All right, so now watch this. So I had some online beef, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm about to not respond. And I called him. So I mean, how do we not know he pulled up? Like he's not pulling up on him. Like he's trying to take this.
He gonna pull up on everybody that was getting on him. He was getting roasted by fans, by adversaries. So I just don't like the look.
So what was he getting roasted on? Like, we got to paint the picture.
That he's already in mid-season form. He led the league and getting burned. He plays catch up all the time. You just want to hear that. Hey.
Thank you. I mean, so and that's indicative of the Dallas Cowboys because I mean, Dak Prescott on the other side of the ball is in mid-season form. He's throwing the ball no more than 30 yards a pass.
We've already dephased that, but go ahead.
So I mean, like, I guess since we're talking about the Cowboys, I mean, y'all are in bad shape this year. So I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, coming from y'all.
Hey, we're 14-3, bro. We're 14-3 already.
Man, whatever.
We good.
You smoking that good?
Hey, this is act what's in my cup.
Smoking that New Orleans bunk. Smoking that New Orleans bunk. But man, Mr. Diggs, man, you being soft, and I'm gonna tell you this why here. Last year, when you had you had your greatest season so far since you've been in the league, it was he's and ha's and all that stuff. There was no deleting the Twitter. There was none of that. The way the Cowboys lost the last few weeks, and then in the playoffs, you should have deleted your Twitter there. You didn't. You decided to keep it open. You go to practice this year to start off at the beginning of training camp. And receivers, there's a difference. Not CeeDee Lamb who cooked you, but you have these other players that are looking for their spots. They're looking to get on the team. You're solidified. And that motion in that box, you need to be in regular season mode, whatever that is. Rather you get beat 50% of the time or you lock down 50% of the time. I don't really care about it because this day and age, as long as the numbers correct on the team side that wins, you good at the end of the day. They'll talk about the numbers when you're losing. Trayvon,
that's what the Cowboys do.
You give them the limelight now. But I can see why you did it a bit. It's kind of a wait and see type of thing because if Trey plays in the preseason and does something in the preseason, they probably talk about it. If he goes out week 1 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive powerness and does his thing, then they won't be talking about you getting burned. So it's kind of strategic in a bit, but in the sense that where I come from, I'm not deleting my Twitter. not deactivating my Twitter. I'm gonna let them keep talking. You know why? There's Twitter thugs. That's all. There's Twitter thugs.
All right, now let's talk about the X's and O's, man. You done? You done with that? Yes. So I mean, he's getting burned because that means other people aren't holding their position. I mean, Dallas was not, didn't have the best defense. I'm just saying. The only time y'all actually scoring points is after y'all doing garbage time. So I mean, we're blaming Trey Diggs, but overlooking the whole team is trash.
You been listening too much ESPN, bro.
Yeah. You listening too much Mr. Bagley. He's not here tonight, but that's something that he would say. That's like 3 years ago. We're talking about now. And definitely that's not how the Cowboys were scoring points last year. So you need to stop that. And we definitely didn't do that against the Saints. Y'all needed garbage time to even have good stats. Hold on. You were the same guy that came on here last year after the Saints lost and talked about Taysom Hill's stats against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You was the guy. Hold on. The GTS stats. The end of the game stats. Those are the stuff you were talking about. And you over here talking about my guys? You need to go look at the tape. I don't think you watch tape enough. I think you need to Kyle Murray yourself and go watch some tape.
But y'all were in one of the worst divisions, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, who won y'all division last year?
Who won y'all division last year?
The Super Bowl.
Hold on. They said y'all beat twice, right?
Yeah, we beat them twice.
Y'all didn't win the division, though. Hold on. The team that y'all beat twice, but y'all didn't win the division.
That's cool.
Y'all lost to the Falcons. Hold on. Y'all lost to the Falcons. Stinky. They gave y'all the last game of the season, and y'all still didn't make the playoffs.
They gave it to us.
Hold on. They gave y'all the game last year, and y'all still didn't make the playoffs.
All right. I can dig it, but at the end of the day, our roster didn't cost as much as the Dallas Cowboys. So you know what? Our expectation was not to go to the Super Bowl.
Oh God!
14-3 here. 14-3 here. But your expectation is not to get to the Super Bowl.
Oh man! Come on, dog.
We back to Trayvon Diggs. We back to Trayvon. It's reality now, Mr. Diggs. It's reality now. They have tape on you. They have the intellect on you now. Your little brother ain't going to be able to save you from a lot of these wars on and off the field. And I think that's what he wanted. When Stephen Diggs didn't respond to any of these Twitter thugs, he deactivated his page because he wanted his little brother to stick up for him. You are a man now, Mr. Diggs. You are now, what you made yourself to be is one of the best defenders on the Dallas Cowboys football team. And you have set a standard for yourself that you have to live up to. And deactivating your Twitter after the preseason is not how you do it, my dude. You're going to go into this game right here. Yes. Go into it right here. Oh, my God. Who is that? He got beat on that play, too. Hey. He got beat on that play, too.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? This is so reminiscent of last year. Who that?
Hey.
Who that? That's that Trey Diggs.
He do it right too. So of course.
That was your franchise quarterback last year. And I believe after that game, when I came to the conclusion that that's not it.
Hey,
he threw 4 picks. And had a rating of 39.5. But I digress.
That is true. You got that. You got that. Big play Tay.
77 connection. Let me see. He's Diggs will get burned if they run more man. Yeah, he does not do well against man.
Right.
But I will say this. So we throwing excuses and stuff out there tonight. Diggs has only been playing. This is only going to be his 5th season, I think, playing quarterback.
Who? Wait, I'm sorry. Shout out to my guy. Huh?
This is 5th season playing quarterback.
Who?
Diggs.
Okay. I ain't worrying about that guy.
You should.
Man, we good. That's y'all problem. Y'all whole defense trash.
Says the guy with Winston and Red Rifle. But I digress.
Hey, says a guy with a top 5 defense. Shout out to my New Orleans Saints, man. Yeah. Let's talk stats.
Yeah, y'all top 5. Who's number 7 last year? What's your point? Where's your offense at?
Right, exactly.
All right, so I mean, this is the O.T.S.B.S show when, thick skin, light skin, dark skin, thin skin. This is all some bull sniggity if you ask me. So you know what? Let's run that bull sniggity clip. Let's get that on there. Can we get it? Man, I love that, man.
We kind of whimpered into that one.
I like it. You was ready. You was ready.
I was ready. It is what it is.
That. All right. So I see we got New Orleans in the building. Jesse in there. Shout out to your partner. He said stopped it. No, it wasn't. All right. Hold on. You better worry about the Saints. There we go. Saints in the building.
We'll see y'all in the playoffs. We don't play y'all in the regular season.
Hold on. Y'all better worry about the Saints.
Man, bro.
Louisiana, the gumbo and the Mardi Gras. I'll worry about that.
Yeah. All right, so definitely we about to take another break, and I gotta pay some bills. So y'all keep this chat lit, and we'll be back with more of the O.T.S.B.S show.
Just like that.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's cornerback Delvin Breaux here from your favorite team, New Orleans Saints. I just want to go ahead on and give a shout out to STWF Media for allowing me to come on and talk about my testimony, my story, and also talk fantasy football. I just want to say thank you, man, for the honor. I appreciate you, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tonight at 7:30 Central Time. Bro Show out.
And we're back at it like we're mad at it, man. So, let me ask you this. So, last week, I think you got a lot of people either on your side or against you when we started talking about the NIL. But you was an advocate, and I commend you. You stood on your beliefs and how the NFL is going to ruin college sports. And I be goddamn, you didn't get no ammunition. It wasn't even 7 days after the fact.
Hey, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm about to bring me back a Cleo show. I keep telling y'all, I'm about to charge y'all for my goddamn insight, man. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, this is another. Don't do that. He's not right. He's not right in this course. We're gonna hear the topic. We're gonna get everybody's input, and we can figure out if Unc was correct in what he said last week. Because clearly, this is not gonna prove anything. We're gonna get into it.
So this one is called Come On, Man. And this is star Auburn quarterback TJ Finley was reportedly jailed on the first day of practice for evading police on a moped. That's not really the story. The story is he was fresh off of signing an NIL deal when he got arrested. And I believe Unc said last week, this is going to make these kids feel like they entitled. And I be damned.
No, keep going. No, keep going with it. He got to have the smiles, but that's about to turn to a frown in about 2-3 minutes. Go ahead.
Keep reading.
Go ahead.
So he reported to camp on Friday, but he didn't do any drills because he was arrested for trying to evade police. He's a transfer from Auburn. I'm sorry, he's a transfer to Auburn from LSU.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Mm-hmm.
And he was supposed to be factoring into Auburn's plans for this season. Now it throws a question mark on what his season is going to actually be.
First, I just want to highlight he came from LSU and he went to Auburn, so that was a very smart move by sending our team, our opponent, our arch rivals, ticking time bomb. So I want to hear what you have to say there, Mr. Two, about this whole NIL deal.
Where's LSU at?
Baton Rouge.
Y'all more familiar with me. How's the area?
We were just talking about the bobsled, Lolo Jones. She's from the LSU region.
I mean, in terms of the area, the campus, all that stuff, it's just a little crazy over there, right? That part of the area. I'm not from the area. You know
hey, me neither. I drive very quickly past that and abide all stop signs.
This guy was at LSU.
What was his name?
Hold on. He's riding a moped.
What's his name?
He's at Auburn. He's riding a moped. This guy is a sophomore, probably a junior in college, correct? So he's been riding this moped for years. Right? He's been riding this moped for years.
Finley, right?
He's been riding this moped, right? So he transfers from a state where he probably was getting away with riding his moped with no helmet, and then transferring to a place where he thought that he can still do that. Because that's what people with mopeds do in motorcycles and cars. They do the same stuff until they get caught doing it. So there you go. Kid goes on his moped, gets stopped by the police, act like he's from the projects in LSU. Because there's a lot of rough guys and rough people that go to LSU, right? You know what I'm saying? That don't listen. You know what I'm saying? To the law and things of that nature. Cosplayers. A lot of cosplayers in school don't obey the law and things of that nature, right? But of course you're gonna say because he got money that he did this. No, he's been doing this for years. He just didn't get caught. So finally he gets caught, and now you want to say it's because of the NIL money, and you're correct. No, you're not correct. This is just the instance of this kid's been smacked on the booty too much, spoiled, and then got hit in reality. He's not in the same state he was in last year. It's in a different state, and he has to go with those charges down there. That's all. Simple. It's nothing with money.
You make that seem. I have no idea what you just said.
Has nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with him, not the money.
It was a bad decision.
It was a bad decision.
If he had to stop, it would have just been $100 fine. Cause
he would have did the same thing without the money.
He didn't have a helmet on.
He would have did the same thing without the money.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you what is fascinating about our culture is how we make excuses and find like outlets for everything. So, do you know what eluding police is? Do you know what that means? Do you know what that is?
I'm from the East Coast where they run from the police every day with mopeds, no helmets. And the cops honestly don't even care. They don't even care about people.
He got charged with eluding the police.
He did turn himself in.
Huh?
He did turn himself in.
Hold on. Coach, hold on. This is sound like the East Coast. Hold on. He didn't have to turn himself in. He turned himself in. Days would have went by and they wouldn't even care about it. The fact that he was honest and went to the police station gives you even more fact that you're wrong about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that did put a dent in your philosophy.
They could not catch him. They could not catch him.
He turned himself in. They didn't have to go get him.
So that means, we all watch First 48, right? And we've all seen someone convicted, wanted for murder, turn themselves in. So that doesn't mean they're a fucking standout citizen, right?
No, but in most of those cases,
I'm just trying to see what the narrative we're painting because the guy would turn himself in.
Yeah,
because guess what? They knew who he was because guess what? He just signed an NIL deal, just like the guy that they're
Amazon.
They're parading around. That I'm pretty sure everyone's seen this on social media. The guy who just signed with an air conditioning company. That's what they do. They bring us out, parade us, and they show that, you know what? These guys are not going to make it because guess what? We always talk about what we want, and then once we get it, we cannot handle it. And that's what you're showing me, my point. That is my point. He got an NIL deal. He got all this attention, and he cannot handle it. Why the hell is he still riding on a moped with an NIL deal?
He's been riding on a moped his whole life. That's what
From Pontoon, Louisiana?
Because he got paid NIL money. Because he got paid NIL money doesn't mean no ride the moped no more. He gonna still ride the moped.
We got to change his name to old ass Uncle Leroy.
What I'm saying about the situation is now you have a situation where he turned himself in. That's even likely for him to get an even lesser fine than to get the conflict that's called him.
Hey, wait. Hey, you know this guy's black and he's from the South. You know what Auburn is? That's in Alabama. You talking about you gonna get him a deal, a lesser sentence? Hell no.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He'll get 4 games. He'll get a little petty 4 games, if anything. Get a little 4 games. Auburn's not going to be in the national title picture anyway. It won't matter.
Okay, so now do you think this same guy who's on right here made the newspaper for eluding the police, and you know what? They always say black people don't have respect for the police. You think he's still going to keep this NIL deal? You think people are still going to endorse him?
Let me ask you this.
No, man, get out of here.
Let me ask you this.
Get behind it. You cannot sell what he did. I can't say, tell my son, you know what? Hey, go follow TJ Finley. You're going to Auburn for this guy. This is what they, this is what they promote.
When the report come out?
What report?
This report. When was this first issued in the news around the city?
Do I look like Dan the weatherman? I don't know. We talk.
August 4th. August 4th is when it's.
Because he ain't no professional player. Hold on. He ain't no professional player. That deal would have been cut off ASAP. So they seen that. Everybody's seen this. It's been all weekend. Everybody's seen this already. It's Monday night. Everybody's seen it.
You don't think it's already cut?
Dog, he's in college, man. People in college do the craziest things, man. And they get.
Let me ask you this. I think they tried, well, according to reports, they tried to pull him over. He evaded arrest for a helmet. First off, he's on a moped. Did he really get away from the cops?
I'm here. No, for instance, I'm here in New England. In New England, like it comes to a point where the cops don't, unless you're bored and you want to, they don't even chase the people on mopeds because most of them have no helmets on. You know what the cops say up here? Oh, you better hope nothing happens to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
You know what they say down here in the South? When you evade or elude arrest, you're guilty of something. Why did he run? Did he have some drugs on him? Was he drunk? That's the biggest question. No one cares about what he did.
That's all speculation.
He probably used to ride his moped along LSU and they never said nothing.
He's speculating right now. This is what I'm saying. He's speculating. He said that yours is made up.
He's 18, 19 years old. If he's riding a moped with no helmet, he's been doing it for years. Including when he's in college.
So he rode the same moped from Baton Rouge to Auburn.
No, I didn't say he did that. I said he has the same moped. Mommy and Daddy moved it up for him. Mommy and Daddy moved it to Auburn for him. That's what I'm telling you.
What?
That moped wasn't new. That wasn't a new NIL deal moped. He had that.
Get the real statement up here. He says, Uncle Ruckus Leroy Jr. You know, I've been called that so many times, and I've been proven right when everything I said. So tell me something you said, young fella. Talking about Uncle Ruckus. You sound stupid. But because I'm speaking of facts, and that's one thing that black people always say. They try to play the race card and call all this other stuff because y'all can't handle the truth.
You're not speaking facts, bro. That's not a fact. It's not a fact, bro.
Hey, listen, you tell me some facts that I'm not speaking.
It's not a fact, bro. You're telling me because he got this money. He got this money. He got in trouble, and he got the money. No. This is something that could have happened on anything with somebody else, bro.
We're talking about him, right? That shows that's the only reason why because he got the money.
We're talking about the situation because it was the topic of the night, not because of the NIL money.
The news because he got the money. If he didn't get this NIL deal, we would have not known about this whole guy because I didn't even know about TJ Finley until he got the NIL deal.
If he was looting the cops like you said, or looting the cops, you would have heard the story.
Looting the cops.
You would have heard it. It's Auburn. Auburn is a top college school. You would have heard about it.
What?
You would have heard
about it. Know how many people they got gun charges? They get caught on college campuses. So many carjackings. So many other things that like crime that happens on college campuses.
We just talked about Tennessee a few weeks ago. Tennessee. You don't think Auburn's going to be on TV for anything they do? Are you kidding me?
What?
You kidding me?
Okay. All right. Clearly, y'all need to get out because look what your guy said. This man said, "Listen, bro." He said this young man, the product of his environment, responsible for turning himself. No, man. He's 20 years old. He's still a little kid. He's still under his parents. Somebody got in and told him to turn himself in. Because guess what? If he was just stand-up citizen, why he didn't stop then? Y'all sound stupid talking about.
Oh, because he's on a moped, bro. He's on a moped, bro. He's living the thrill. He's living the thrill. He's been doing it for years. It's not a one-day thing. He's been doing it for years.
Where's that evidence at? You talking about facts? Where is it evident that he was doing that for years?
That's why I said we need to go talk to Ryan Clark at LSU.
That's a no fact. Hey. You making up stories, just like you making up.
It's not a story, bro. If you have a moped, you have a moped.
You've been doing this for years, and then I asked you to bring up the stats. You don't have it.
I got a question for you.
No, bring up stats.
I got a question for you. You purchased a gun. You purchased a gun, right? And you had it for years, and you've been shooting it for years. Nobody's minding you. Poop, poop, poop. You go into another state, you pop your gun. What happens? In the state that you're
ignorance of the law is not a defense, bro. You're not making. Listen, I'm telling you my answer. Ignorance of the law is not a defense. Just because I was
over here
doesn't make it right over there.
Yes, it is because different places, different jurisdictions.
Okay, well, you know what? Okay, so you know what? I bring my gun from Texas to New York. I'll be like, hey, you know what? I didn't know New York had strict gun laws. Man, they gonna put me under the jail, man.
Actually, this ties into the Brittany Griner story.
The same way the dumb quarterback said, hey, I don't got to wear my helmet in Louisiana. Maybe I don't got to do it in Alabama. And he got caught in Alabama. Come on, bro. It's common sense, bro. Come on. It's common sense.
Alabama, Louisiana. Oh, okay.
So Will says, tell me, Uncle Leroy, since NIL deals have started, has there been more arrests in the NCAA or less? Or has there been no change?
All right, so you're saying in NCAA. So are you talking about college?
Yeah,
college.
NIL deal started.
Listen, what I'm saying. There's a distinction. Is he talking about college campuses or the college athletes? That's two different. I mean, that's two different things. And how?
I think if he's talking about the NIL deals themselves, then he's speaking to the athletes.
Right, that part. So who keeps up with that information? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have that, but I'm pretty sure. But right now, what are we talking about? An arrest. So I'm pretty sure, you know, they're putting a target on their back. So there'll be more arrests being made. So we got Patrick. He says, news must have been slow. No helmet making the news. It was an NIL deal. And the fact that he was evading arrest. NY changed their gun. To what, bro? To what? They still have the strictest gun laws in America, bro. Prove. Do I need to give you the Wikipedia page on that?
Go to the comment before. This is my point. My point. Never ridden a moped in the hood before. It's the hood,
never
bro.
ridden a mop in the hood.
A moped. Rode a moped in the hood before with no helmet on. A lot of people do it. In the East Coast, it's probably a thing. Probably down south, it's not. But East Coast, ride autos all day, no helmets, ride around like it's a show. And all the cops look at us and say is, "Hey, I hope this guy gets hurt." They're not wasting their time chasing nobody that's gonna. They're not.
Okay, you're right. You're right. People in New York ride mopeds in the hood, and the police says, "You know what? Hey, they're gonna hurt themselves." Now, what does that have to do with TJ Finley? He's not in New York. He's not in Boston. He's not in New England. He's in the South.
I'm going to speak it one more time.
He's in the South.
The kid's had his moped. He's had his moped, I'm going to say a few years. I don't know
how long. Do you have evidence of that? Do you have evidence of that? Do you have evidence?
He's had his moped.
What's the name of his? What kind of moped he has? Since we're talking, what kind of moped he has?
He's had his moped for years.
Oh, okay.
So nobody's doing nothing. Nobody's doing anything in a car, a motor vehicle that they haven't never done before and never got caught doing. People drive home drunk. People drive home high. What happens when you get caught doing that stuff? You might change your life around. Correct?
You missed the whole point.
That's my point.
You missed the whole point. All right.
After this, you only have the moped.
He eluded police officers. Listen to the topic, bro. You just rambling. Listen to the statement. It says Auburn QB arrested after allegedly eluding police. It don't say nothing about
allegedly luring police. So
they about to drop them charges.
You don't know if the police said we're not going to report out for them. That's what I'm saying. You don't know what the police did.
You know what? You know what context clues are? It's the stuff that you read from what's insinuated that he eluded. So the question is, why did he do that? Because of a helmet. So you believe that he ran from the police because of no helmet. You believe that. So you believe that 100%.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You just said the police don't even chase these guys with no helmet. So you believe that he was in fear of his life, and he eluded the police because he didn't have a helmet on.
I know. Look, I feel like it's a reason.
I'm gonna pick my battles, and you know what? I'm gonna digress.
Yeah, you gonna pick these battles. That was a bad battle for you, man.
But like I say, the whole topic, the article said eluding police, man. That's it. Eluding arrest. That's it, man.
He went from LSU, where he was getting everything down with Danny, transferred, went to Auburn, got caught on a moped. He's been riding his moped for years, never got caught with his helmet off, never got in trouble by the police. The police ends up stopping him. The police said, we're not even going to stop him tonight. We're going to throw a big report out in the city and try to get this man. He turned himself in. Come on, bro.
You're right.
Come on, man.
You're right.
It's the truth.
Yeah, you're right. He been had this moped. He was driving a moped when he was 5 years old. You know what? The dude ain't must go to elementary. He just went to driving school. You know what? He was driving Uber at the age of 8 on his moped.
You don't need a moped. You can ride a moped at the age of 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. There's no rules to ride a moped.
What Wikipedia says?
There's no rules to
Arrested
riding a
August
moped in the
4th
hood.
for eluding arrest, bro, not for driving with no helmet on. His Wikipedia says
No, exactly what he
the
did.
following year he was arrested August 4th, 2022 for eluding arrest.
The cops chased him. The cops seen him with no helmet on.
This
They
is the
tried to
reason why.
chase
You
him.
know what?
No,
This
they
is why
tried to
need
chase
cancel
him.
first
They tried
party,
to
'cause
chase him. They couldn't catch him. They couldn't catch him. They couldn't catch him on the moped. So then they stopped their pursuit and then put it in as a report.
Okay.
And this man's all over the city now because the cops couldn't catch him. That's what happened.
You're right, man. You're right. Santa Claus was a black man, and Easter is only on the 375th day of the year. You're right, man. But you know what? This is the Bull Sniggity show, and I guess we can all agree and say that, you know, if it was a helmet. Wait, you know what? This reminds me of that time when they seen Jay-Z and with that Beyonce on the water with his jet ski with a helmet. So I mean, hey, helmet, no helmet, light skin, dark skin, whatever. I think we can all agree to some bull. What Sniggity? So,
It's a what?
Bull Sniggity. That was a good one.
I feel like I just saw I'm sitting in court.
Court's in session, man. We need to get on the basketball court because all this Boston talk. I know y'all don't got no game. Like, I really want to see what y'all got. I want, you know what? I want to see what's them, man.
Hold on. It's going to be the fastest running show that we ever had, that one-on-one. Because it's going to end quickly than how it started. It's just going to be there.
All right. So,
mind you, like I said, my thumb snap. You better catch me now while I'm injured. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. Your man been in the gym, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been working all my time. This even before the one-on-one stuff. I work at a Boys and Girls Club now. The gym's open most of the time. I go in, I get a sweat. You know what I'm saying? Work out. You might not want to catch me up, man.
But look, I'm just saying. All I heard, Boys and Girls Club. So I mean, hey, you know what? I'm just saying.
Coach,
so can't be much competition.
Have your shorts ready. You might have to substitution.
Let's talk about something. Everybody take our last break, man. We got some bills to pay. We'll be back with more of the O.T.S.B.S. show.
Hold on to your butts.
Get it.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Darwin Price, man, Graham Sound. I want to give a big shout out to STWF Media, the big brand. You know what I'm saying? Where you can talk sports with NFL players and all type of fans, man. Go follow them on Facebook community. The big brand, STF Media, man. Shout out to them. Thank you for the support. Go follow them, Facebook, everywhere.
And we back this last segment. But definitely want to address something. So Darius says his question, he says, sorry to say, but you probably won't relate until something similar happens to you, my brother. Similar as in what? You know, what makes you think that I can't relate? Because you know what's funny? Because just because I don't agree, a person doesn't agree with you doesn't mean they haven't been in that experience that they don't relate. Maybe they've learned from that and they don't want that as a crutch. That's all I'm saying. Whoa, what's up, Chris? Shout out to Chris, man. Elite Wrestling Photography, man. Y'all definitely got to check out that group and this podcast. We got some good stuff going on.
What's up, Chris, man? Shout out to you.
So what do you got? He says, what up, Uncle Leroy, Coach, and Watts? Been a while, have to pay the dues for the fantasy football league. You absolutely right. And everyone else that's watching, y'all make sure y'all pay them dues.
You don't pay, you don't collect.
I heard my dues being fees are being donated by GoFundMe. I heard they made a GoFundMe for my dues.
All right. Well, hey, hopefully they get paid before September 3rd. That's when our draft day is. So y'all definitely mark y'all calendars. Y'all know how we do.
That was the first time of last year. It was a great experience for me week by week. Even talking about games and talking about matchups, from even talking about sitting starts in your fantasy leagues. So tune in, man. Use Sundays mornings, man. Great show to watch before you kick into your fantasy Sunday, or Thursday, depending on the time of the games. And, get shaken with Coach, and myself, get familiar.
Like that. All right, so that's our last topic. What we got?
Well, this one kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I'm usually a pretty mild-mannered fellow.
Oh.
It was funny, but at the same time, it pissed me off when I saw it.
Uh-oh.
This one is from the guy known as T.O. and T.O., he did well dealing with a local Karen to not lose his cool for a T.O. turned into a TKO. So we're going to cue this up right here. Little bit of, I'm going to get it right this time, man.
Let's go.
See, I'm just saying, if you was in the studio, you would not
I'm
have
driving
any
to
problem.
my mailbox. She telling me I'm speeding, telling me to slow down. First of all, I didn't harass you. She telling me to slow down. I said, what do you mean slow down? I said, yo, I'm just going to the mailbox. Then she goes, get the out of the middle of the road. First of all, I almost hit you. Now you're just making up stuff. Just like a Karen. How did I almost hit you and I'm going to the mailbox? Yeah, I'd call you a Karen when I came over here after you said I called the police. Absolutely. Then you went on to say, oh, I'm the subject of the HOA meeting, this and that and the other. I got liens and in my house, this and that and the other. Then you start bringing up my status, who I was, my HBO, my VH1. You the one brought it up, lady. I did it. You did it. You did. First of all, I didn't almost hit her. Sir, no, I'm fine, sir. First of all, I didn't almost hit her. I understand that. Just relax. Not finna up here. He ran the stop sign. Well, there is no stop sign. What are you talking about?
I wasn't, but I asked him to slow down, and he got out of his car and started harassing me. He put his car in park.
Right, because you're gonna yell at me and telling me I'm almost hit you, and I didn't.
But you didn't have to get out of your car.
You didn't have to talk to me that way either, Karen.
You're a black man approaching a white woman.
First of all, you had your boy right here, your husband right here. So first of all, I don't do that type of stuff.
You did. You put your car in park and you came at me.
First of all, I didn't come at you.
Yes, you did.
You can stop all of that, Karen. Okay. Get out of here with all of
that.
So let's dissect this, man.
Wait, hold on. First, we got to shout out to Patrick and his son. That he says, funny because my son just asked me what a Karen is. So,
so I'm pretty usually mild mannered. I like to be PC, but this definitely rubbed me the wrong way. One crucial statement in there that I did not care for, and that was, you a big black man and I'm a white woman.
Yep.
Totally unnecessary. He handled this a whole lot better than I would have. Her husband would have to fight me for her honor. Job. And just let you know, we still got a ways to go, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we never went nowhere. That's what I'm saying. Like, racism just went from in your face to on the internet. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone saying, oh, we still got a long ways to go. We where do y'all think we came from? We still got people riding. We still got people marching. Like, we still got everything. It's just masked. So I expected that. So, to your statement, who's that guy up there? Terrell. So what makes you think I've never been in a Karen statement like that? Because, one thing with me, I'm from the wall. And once they hear me talking, I'm going to jail. I wouldn't even have been lasted that long. I'd have been arrested. Then I'd have been in the back seat. Then I'm like, excuse me, sir. Well, what happened? So that's all I'm saying. Because if that wasn't T.O., his ass would have been in jail. Only thing she had to say, she was a big black man trying to come up a white woman. He would have been in jail.
Patrick said she wanted some of that BBC on the reels.
Well, we know how you spent your pandemic, sir. But
man, that was irrelevant to the situation at hand. Totally unnecessary on her part.
It was.
But shout out to T.O. for being. He kept his cool, man.
How did he keep his cool?
How to keep his cool? That could have escalated.
How?
And if it had escalated, first of all, her husband was there.
But he said nothing. But that's what I'm saying.
There's a longer video.
How is
out there?
Yeah. But during the police conversation, when it was hot, he wasn't saying anything. The woman was talking. So how could it have? How could it have escalated? by what the man saying something or what T.O. cussing at the lady? I mean, because, you know, to most white people, when you call them racist, that's like calling a black person an N-word. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he called her racist. So that Karen word is like a racist white person. So, I mean, how could it escalate?
He didn't curse her out, and he didn't really raise his voice. Because, you know, once he lost his voice, because there's a longer video out there where the cop is like telling him to calm down. Why he telling him to calm down?
Because he's a big black guy, and more than likely he's moving his hands. Like I've been there. I know how it goes.
He looked pretty calm on that video to me,
but he was moving his hands. He had his phone in his hand when he was recording it. That's an issue right there, because most police officers are going to tell you to put your phone down. So that's not even a real situation. Police ain't gonna let you record them. Oh no.
Depending on where you at.
Oh, here we go. I guess you about to say.
I'm telling you, bro. You gotta get out this time. You gotta get out this larger time that your place don't.
Listen,
bro.
Listen, you need to listen to me. Listen to my experience. But listen, I'm not knocking your shit. Listen, you tripping for real? Like y'all, you tripping with that? You telling me you ain't listening. You telling that like me telling you about your experience ain't real. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not talking about
no, ain't no,
talking about that.
What we talking about?
No. The first few years that phones were out. Yeah, you can have that statement and say
no, you can't do that, man. Listen, stop. That's infringement on a police investigation, man. You can't have that. You can't have that, bro.
He had his phone out. Did the cops tell him one time to take his phone?
Because that's T.O., man. That was in a neighborhood. That's not a real police. That's not a real experience, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Doesn't matter. It's where he's at, bro. It's late at night. Hold on. It's late at night, 11:40. He's going to the mailbox, correct? He's going to the mailbox. This girl's the only girl on the street crying that he's speeding at night.
So you think he can? So you know what? Listen. Let's test this theory right now. You run out there in Boston, you steal something out the store, and the police talking to you, and you put your phone up. Go live. Go live with the police. Go live in front of the police, and I won't see them let you record that entire state. That entire experience.
I'm telling you. A lot of instances, kids have the cameras, women have their cameras. It's on record now. On record, and the cops sit there because they don't want to do anything to get themselves in trouble. Some cops in different states.
No, cops have body cams. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
They got body cams. So they're protected. So they got cameras on you. That's what I'm just saying. You saying that, they don't want to get caught for doing something wrong, but they got body cams. And guess what? Your camera is not admissible in court because no one agreed upon that.
He had a camera phone. He was recorded.
Okay.
And now in common law now in places, people record all the time, and the cops don't do nothing.
Did I say that was not true? I didn't say that, but I said the police don't allow that.
Well, he was on his phone, and if she had a recording on her phone, hold on, and if she was recording her phone, the cops would have let her do it too.
Okay.
Because this is what it is. This is why it's bullcrap. Because it's 11:40 at night. This guy's going to the mailbox. She's the only person on the block that's mad that he's speeding. No, the reality is you're mad because he's speeding and he's a black man. You said something and you thought he wasn't going to say nothing back, and he got out his car and came at you. I spit facts. I see the whole thing, and I see that.
In the police thing, none of that's relevant. Okay, so right now, all of that stuff has to be accepted into the court, right? So you thinking that they're gonna take Terrell's camera phone by law? Everything that he did, they're gonna like, oh well, you know what? You're right because you recorded
everything. Like I said, it's a statistic. I always say it's a statistic because in one place on the other side of the country, you can have a similar situation, and the cops tell this motherfucker, put your phone in your pocket, put your phone down. And then you got another place on the other side of the country where the same shit can happen, like similar to what happened in where they at. I don't even know what location they was in. And T.O. had his phone on the whole time recording, and nothing was said. Nothing was up. That same lady could have put her phone out.
That's not a real issue. That was just but so not all cops have body cams, but all squad cars do. When they turn on the lights, cameras come on. So, what's your point?
Broward County. Where's that at? Is that Cali or Florida?
Oh, I don't even know. I haven't checked that out.
I'll double check.
But there's a longer video that's out there where there's another neighbor who actually comes to his defense, and she's like, he wasn't speeding. So now at that point in time, it's her word against his word, and he's got a witness there.
The witness saved him, not the phone.
No, I never said the phone saved him. I just said he was on his phone in the car. I just said he was on his phone. The cops wasn't going to tell him to get off his phone.
You said you're allowed to record people as long as they're what?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Dog. All you gotta say is, "I got you on record. I got you on record."
This is the police, bro. This is not. Listen. You know what? You know what they say? I'm in fear for my life because guess what? You're sending threats to the police. That's what I'm saying. You not understand what you're doing.
I'm not sending no threats to the police.
That's how the police perceive when you record them. They don't know what you're doing. You might be sending like, hey, you know what? These are people that's trying to come after me. They don't know, but that. Look,
bro. There's a lot.
You know what? Like I say, y'all go out there and do that. Y'all go out there. I won't see it.
A lot of stuff that they know. What I'm saying is, some people are gonna show. Some people are gonna pull out their camera phones. Some people
record the police and record the police.
While they're in states, is a recent law. I forgot what state it was. They have to be a certain amount of feet from the police. But the Supreme Court investigation. But the Supreme Court has never ruled upon if you can or can't. It falls under the First Amendment, the rights to record police officers in public places. They say you cannot be prosecuted for refusing to turn off your camera, but that's the short answer. Every constitutional right has its limits, and traffic stops are fraught with danger for everyone involved.
Exactly, and that's why I say in certain places, the cops might slap your phone down. In certain places, they're going to let that phone stay on rolling and record because they don't want to hear the backlash that comes behind it. That's all I was saying. And in this situation, that was the situation. Was that the
cops were saying I was wrong?
No.
I know I'm right because I've had those encounters.
Yeah, no. I said no. You talked about the whole scheme of things. I just said I live in a different place where this is not an occurrence.
Laws. I've been in Commonwealth. I've been to Virginia. I've been to Florida. I've been to California. I mean,
all cops do this. All cops don't do this. We got 50 states. We got 50 states across the.
Well, listen. But you trying to tell me the places I've been didn't happen?
You haven't been to Boston. I haven't been to New Orleans. That's the really the story. Have you been to Massachusetts?
Listen, you just
hold on. The racist town of Massachusetts. Have you been here? Have you been to Boston?
The whole Boston is racist.
No, the whole Boston is not racist.
Irish. What are you talking about? Where are we going with this? What are you talking about?
Where I'm going with this is police are different, firemen are different.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna see you with this. So I'm gonna ask you this one question: when the police pull me over out here in wherever in the South, you know what they ask? Do you know why I pulled you over? Do they ask y'all that same question out there?
Yeah, they ask everybody.
It's the same damn police.
Protocol. It's protocol. That's protocol.
It's the system,
There's no protocol of your phone. There's no protocol of your phone. There's no rules of your phone being used or not being used. He just let us know. The judges let us know in court. I ain't need an attorney for that, bro. I can use myself as my own defense, and I'm still gonna win this case. So at the end of the day, it's like you got to look into it. It's a statistic, bro. You take one number and stick it there. It's a statistic, bro. It's a statistic.
All right, you're right.
Anyway,
I said that a long time when you're still beating a dead horse. I said, yeah, you're right.
As of right now, it was Arizona. Arizona has a ban where people cannot record police within 8 feet.
Different states. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you said it couldn't happen. I know it can.
No, I said depending on where you're at, it can happen. Because that's how the cops are. That's why there's crooked cops and there's good cops. You know what I'm saying? Like we all from the hood, right? This is not mathematics. That is not hard to understand.
We got Terrell, he says one guy got punched repeatedly in Ohio. Took 5 years for the cop to be found guilty. Found wrongfully arrested in assault. They refused to release the body cam. Took cell phone footage from the store owner to get it taken, investigated efficiently after 3 tries. That was the defense, bro. What you just said. The prosecution, the police did not release the body cam. And I guarantee it wasn't the police that found the store owner's cell phone footage. That's the defense. What are you talking about? Clearly, y'all just throwing stuff on the wall.
No, we're not
That's
going
why I'm
to the
digressing, and I'm not even about to
This is
respond
facts-
because
this is facts and
you just proved my point. You just throwing stuff out there hoping it stick.
No, it's
No,
not.
the
Nobody's throwing stuff out there.
prosecution
It's
did not.
the whole world
Listen what I'm saying. To his point, listen what he said. They used cell phone footage of the store owner. That was not the police. That was not the prosecution. That was the defense. They used that as a defense. That's my point.
And this is why, but this is why certain instances the cops just let the phones rock and go because that's the defense. That's the defense. So if the cop goes and do something while you on a recorded camera, what's going to happen?
The defense got to bring that up. That's what I'm saying. The police is not the defense. They sitting on the state versus you. But all right, you're right. Like I said, you're right.
Come on.
And
I'm just saying.
Illinois, it is a felony to record the police without consent.
Thank you. And you keep looking, you're gonna find more places like that.
No, that's what I said. But how many places you're gonna find like that? That's what I said. Statistically, there's 50 states in this world. We named 2. There's 48
There's
more.
only one judicial system, bro. There's only one penal system, bro.
Oh my God. Is we legal in New Orleans?
It's a pig over here. It's a pig over there. That's what I was saying about this whole thing about where have we gone? Everyone is blind to the new reality of what it is.
Is marijuana legal? Is marijuana legal in New Orleans? Is weed legal in New Orleans?
No.
It's legal up here. Now we can talk.
And your
statistics. Different places have different rules, different standards, different laws. It doesn't matter if there's one judicial system.
So y'all got dispensaries out there in Boston?
We have dispensaries all over Massachusetts right now. We're flooded right now.
In Boston.
Yes. In Boston. Right. Where in my city where I'm from, we have the most dispensaries in the city where I'm from.
So there's a dispensary in Boston.
We got 4. We got a bunch of dispensaries in Boston.
All right.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that it's legal down here. So with legal things, certain things don't happen. That's all I'm saying to you.
You know there's a difference between state and federal, right? You know we're talking about the penal system is a federal thing, which is different from the state of Massachusetts.
In the state of Massachusetts, you can have your cell phones out. That's just my point. That's just my point. That's all my point is, bro. It's a regional thing, bro. It's nothing against you or nobody. You're right in your case. I'm right in my case. That's all it is.
I've been told you was right. I gave that to you.
Yeah, we got different opinions here, but one thing we all can agree on, though, she was out of line for what she said. And at the end of the day, dude just checking his mail. It was Monday. And on Mondays, what we call that shit, Nick?
Yes, sir. And we are back.
Man, that's good shit, isn't it, fellas?
Facts. Good show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Karen, don't call the cops no more, man. What they're gonna call? What's gonna be the name for African Americans or Spanish people or whoever when they are in the situation? Any quick name? Any quick name? Not to call the cops. Right, it's crazy. Like that's like calling. That's
one of the reasons why I never dealt with a white woman, because it was like, I know it was like just how it goes, the culture. Black woman, you get into it with her, you got to deal with her brothers. She might try and cut you. White woman, she's gonna call the police on you. And there's no judge in the state of Louisiana I know of that will let a white girl cry in this court. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather deal with the people of color. I worry about fighting your brother, fighting your brother.
Hey, now that my brother, it's a worldwide thing right there. I can say that for sure. Oh no, real talk, because you're right. You're absolutely right. Like, not gonna let them cry, not gonna see them before, especially if it's a black guy. You know what I'm saying? Or
a big black guy.
Terrell
late
Owens.
at night.
But the thing that kills me, what makes me
ran a stop sign.
Is that the man, her boyfriend,
allegedly,
her man probably kind of knew that T.O. was in the right because he didn't say nothing at all. The girl was handling the whole conversation, talking loud. She might have had some liquor in her. I think she had some alcohol on her.
She juiced him up, because at the end of the day, saying nothing speaks volume. Because at the end of the day, what we're doing right now, we're putting words in this man's mouth, and he said nothing. But at the end of the day, it looks like T.O. was the protagonist of this situation, and we saying that, he was a victim.
I see him as a victim.
He was a victim.
I see him as a victim. She lost me with the whole big black man, I'm a white woman statement.
He was really dropping black on Friday night.
What's your ulterior motive at that point?
Mm-hmm. To get him arrested. And that's what I'm saying. What do you think? Everyone that get pulled every black person that get pulled over around that time, they want to go to jail. It ain't like they wanted him, you know what I'm saying, to get his autograph. They didn't want to invite him for dinner. Yeah, she wanted him to go to court. And, and shout out to T.O. for not allowing him to get arrested. Because honestly, that's what I think, we fall short at. We don't know how not to get ourselves arrested. And that's my point, Terrell. I already know, because so many times the police that came out, I'm waving my hands and they coming to me because I'm talking with my hands. That's what I do. But to them, hey, I look like I'm the aggressor. And I'm just trying to get my point across. So just because I don't, just because someone doesn't agree with you doesn't mean they don't relate. But yeah, I agree. I think, he was a victim, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like you say, shout out to T.O. for not getting himself arrested. That's all.
Who got shout outs for tonight?
Not being in jail like Iman Shumpert or Brittany Griner. You know what I'm saying? That could be the third strike in terms of the African-American community. African-American, everybody of color. As a matter of fact, I'm going to throw this out to everybody that I'm cool with, because I'm cool with all colors. Keep yourselves out of trouble, all right? It may seem hard, but it's not hard at all. It's not hard at all. Go to work.
Not. Stop trying to hold court on the side of the road.
Go to work. Go home to your families. Find some extracurricular activities that's not illegal, and chill out.
I don't know how y'all say it that easily not to stay out of trouble. That is the hardest thing to do.
I learned that.
We're born in the world of sin. So, I mean, how is it that you cannot, get in trouble if we're born in the world of sin?
I understand.
Hey, I got in trouble and I learned my lesson.
Hold on. The only trouble I get in at night, and it's not really trouble, is being on a podcast with you guys Monday through Wednesday. You know why? Because we're on fire. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time I can get in trouble with my words on this show, podcast. Other than that, I'm in the house.
Right, now watch this. Now, to your point, because guess what? If you're riding a moped in the hood of New Orleans, that means you're going to kill someone. The only time you see people riding bikes like that,
that's true.
So that's
a hit.
You won't know about how that looks to me. You know what I'm saying? No nigga ain't riding no bike like that.
Understandable. I got to
that
take
was you. That was to your homie. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. You can't just speak. Is why I say you got to learn, understand people, their perspective, because it's different. You way up there in the north. You know what I'm saying? We do things differently.
It's different out there. Definitely.
We not rap, man. Listen, you see somebody riding up the street in a moped like that, yeah, bro, you better go inside. You better find you some cover. We not riding a moped like that around there, homie.
You're right, because most of these guys out here that got them and riding, they just joy riding, bro. And I understand where you're coming from. Absolutely. They joy riding and ain't got nothing to do around that goddamn moped. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real on top of my city. I see those things in my city and I'm like, dog, y'all just want to make a bunch of noise. No helmets on and all that. Not doing no tricks. Using the bike for what it's not for. Those type of bikes is to do tricks and go in dirt and do, 360s in the air and all that stuff.
That ain't happening in New Orleans, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Nah, bro. We got bicycles that, you know what I'm saying, like out the hood, we buy, okay, you can use my bike. You know what I'm saying? Nigga let you use his bike to go rob somebody or go up on somebody before they'll give you $1. I'm telling you, man, no, bro. We ain't riding no mopeds like that.
I love bikes.
No. I'm telling you what I know. Like, But we all ride bicycles, I guess, because they got bike lanes down there. But
and they ride
all over the place.
Down here, making the whole right lane, bike lanes.
That was new to me.
All that stuff, like it's crazy. Bikes rule the world now, and go get you a bike for $3 a day, man, and cycle around the city. They provide that for you too.
Facts. So you done with your shout outs? Who else you shouting out to?
Oh man, I'm shouting you guys out, man, because forever. Oh, we out there. Well, shout out to everybody here watching the show tonight. My name's Super on Watt. Both of my guys have logged out. They may come back in. Once again, tune in every Monday through Wednesdays, 8:30. May come a little later because we get stuff set up. Well, other than that, your comments, your shares, your likes, your dislikes are all appreciated on the show. We love y'all.
Oh, wait. Okay. I guess we doing spotlights. That's how we doing. So, hey, look, turn the light on. I'm always ready for the spotlight. But it's your dude, Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the Junior. I appreciate everybody that tapped in with us. We live from STWF Studios in Arlington, Texas. And look, be on the lookout for our shows like Tu Said Monday through Wednesday. We're looking to do 7 days a week. We got fantasy football coming up. We got our draft September 3rd. So y'all be on the lookout for that. We got some parties coming out here in Dallas, Arlington, New Orleans, and Houston. So y'all definitely strap in with us and enjoy the ride. But that's it. Appreciate y'all.
And appreciate you gentlemen getting on here tonight. Trying something a little bit different for you with the spotlight on everybody. But make sure y'all tune in tomorrow 7:30 sharp. We gonna be on time. Trust me. Man, fantasy football, if you're not in, you better get in. Stuff's flying. I think most of the leagues probably almost already full, man. Better get up in there. Better get up in there. Handle your business. But we appreciate y'all joining us tonight. Be here tomorrow 7:30.
Hold on. I gotta hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me stop. Hold on. Wait, I see this comment. That fool say he stayed off of Chef Mentor Highway, so you was around nothing but the streetwalkers. You know what I'm saying? So we all see that. So they nothing but selling that Tussie on Chef Mentor. We don't nobody pulling up on no mopeds out there, man.
Oh, man.
It's all love, man. That's how we do Sports Talking Friends, man. Appreciate y'all. Finish us up there, Coach Lee.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all, man. It's nothing but love. Thank y'all for hanging in. We do our thing. Tune in to your boys tomorrow, man. I'll let you. Peace.
Bring the tacos, too.
With the sauce.
Mm-hmm.